Holy shit, this was fucking epic. Hopefully this stream comes through. Oh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, a pretty intense training week came to an awesome end. I had a super nice boulder session in the boulder gym. I completed one of my color boulder projects and I did 3 of my 45-degree overhanging wall projects. And afterwards some campus moves, and even after that, on top of that, I completed a super nice hangboard session at home. I definitely had a strong day yesterday and I was super wrecked, of course, in the evening. Went to bed early to maximize recovery, and today I want to make a rest day. And I thought I would use this opportunity to elaborate a little bit on the topic, rest days and rest in general. Why is it important? And what to do on these days in terms of exercise and food to maximize recovery, to be able to hit hard again the next day. Sometimes it can be boring, especially if you're training hard, let's say even twice a day sometimes or so, and then you've got a day off. What would you do with all this additional time, So yeah, that's going to be covered in today's rest day vlog, and the first task for me is going to be making a little grocery shop, because over the weekend I've used up all my food stashes, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm definitely hungry already and I need to get some fruit in for the breakfast, so see you in a second. Let's see what we've got. Oh, potatoes, of course. Don't panic, it's organic. Rice noodles, broccoli. Ooh, and look at that. I think we're gonna do something curry style today. Alright, so let's talk about nutrition. On a rest day, the goal is to regenerate as efficiently as possible while loading up enough energy for the next day, for tomorrow, to be able to train hard again. For me, it works best if I start the day with a big, sweet, fruity breakfast, Occasionally, I also eat some starches, but I wouldn't do that on a training day because I have the feeling that starches are very heavy, They take a lot of digestive effort. I feel they take away a little bit of my performance. So on rest days, I sometimes have starches for breakfast as well, like for example oats or something like that. But on other days, on training days, I stick to the fruits. Your breakfast should give your body the energy to repair the damage, getting rid of lactic acid, for example, or repairing those muscle fibers and reloading those glycogen stores so that you can smash it out the next day. So this smoothie here, bananas, apple, flax seeds, water, and a little bit of vitamin B12. It's just perfect for me to start the day. A lot of sweet calories, easily digestible, very hydrating at the same time. What can I say about exercise for rest days? Well, first of all, it should be something which is quite low impact, obviously. You don't want to destroy yourself. Ideally, it activates all the muscles throughout the whole body to enhance blood transport so that nutrients get everywhere in order to repair damaged tissue and stuff. In my opinion, the ideal rest day exercise for climbers is swimming, because of its low impact, and it activates upper body as well, but running and cycling are fine too, although I like running more because you have to use your arms a bit. Important is though that you keep it adventurous. If it's boring, we tend to not do it. Let me show you what I mean. take a run. The clouds, you know, the evening sky. It was so cool. You know, always when I go running I get rewarded with these beautiful landscapes. Just alone for that it pays off to do a little bit of endurance exercise on your rest days. Just to get one more adventure, you know. Enough sugarcoating. When it comes to dinner, it depends on what I want to do the next day. If I want high performance, I'll eat a high carb, vegan, super low fat and super low salt meal relatively early so that I'm light again when it's important. If I train the next day, I don't need to go to the extreme, thus the meal can be saltier, fattier and it can be eaten later. Simple as that. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. A little bit of rice, some water, and a nice pot of potatoes, pumpkin, mushrooms, broccoli, and of course some curry powder and water. Alright, so as you can see, the stuff is cooking. Rice smells already pretty awesome. That means we have to add our final ingredients. The chilies for the curry. I hope that's not gonna be hot as fuck. Stir it a little bit around. A little bit of seaweed for some extra saltiness, you know, and the essential minerals and stuff. And in order to add a little bit of richness to this curry, because we couldn't have our wonderful coconut milk because the coconut is bad, unfortunately, we can add some cashew nuts. Not too much because they are really fatty, and as we know, a high fat meal destroys the performance of the next day, at least in my experience, so I'm gonna be careful with those, not too much. And what I like to do is I always add a little bit of tomato sauce to my curry. I think that fits really well the taste. Stir this around. Okay, let's do this. My saliva is already going crazy right now. Look at that. And here we have the finished product. That's basically it for this rest day vlog. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. As always, leave your comments and criticisms in the comment section down below and share it with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one, guys. Bye.